Hey everyone, thank you for watching. In today's video, I am so excited to do. It is going to be a trying new makeup, and I got a very fun and special package in from Rare Beauty to celebrate the launch of their new highlighters that were released. But they also included these beautiful personalized earrings, and I shared a little PR haul, just a YouTube short here. And so many people said you have to do a trying new makeup and wear those earrings. So that is what we are doing today, but I have a lot of other new products here as well. This is the look that we will be doing. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, welcome. So we're gonna start off with the face. So I got a new primer from Lawless Beauty, the Set the Stage Hydrating and Soothing Primer Serum. But I was wondering, so this is what this one looks like, but they also have, this is an older release, the Set the Stage Hydrating Primer Serum. It looks really similar. Smoothing is left out of this one, but this is the only one that I can find online now, so I'm wondering if it got reformulated. So I want to try this and see if I think it's the same as the old one, because I actually love this primer. I've spoken really highly about it. I use it frequently. Like you can see, like if I squish it, like I actually don't have a lot of that primer left. Oh, that gives me some motivation to like keep on using it. It looks pretty similar to the old one. Feels really similar, smells really similar too. I'll zoom you in a little bit as well so you can see. This is my first time wearing makeup in a while because I had my second microneedling appointment. So you can't wear makeup for, is it like 1 day afterwards or 2? I don't know. I haven't worn makeup though in like 3 or 4 days. I have a vlog on my first microneedling, and I think I touch on in there like not to use like active ingredients, exfoliants, like the day after you get microneedling, not take a hot shower, things like that. So it's been a little bit since I've worn makeup, but I do feel like that primer is really similar to the original one. And that's been a favorite primer of mine because it is very hydrating. It also makes the skin really soft, and it just feels really smooth when I apply it also. I'm gonna keep using this one, but it's almost gone. So now I'll have this one, which is great. I'm actually very excited about that. I don't have a new foundation to try, so I'm just gonna throw on my Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. And then I'm excited because Ofra sent me their new concealer, which I pulled out to try for today, but they also sent me their Perfecting Puff, and this is one of my favorites. I have gone through a lot of the Perfecting Puffs from Ofra, so it's so funny. Like I opened the package and I was like, ah, yay. Okay, foundation is applied, and like I mentioned, I have a concealer from Ofra, but I also got the Rare Beauty PR package, and it came with this under eye brightener, which I have not tried out from them. I got mine in light medium, and I want to test this out. And I was looking at ways people were using it, and they were using it as like under eye prep. So I'm thinking to do this first, and then some reviews were like, I could use this as a concealer, and others were like, it's too light coverage, like I can't, I have to use a concealer also. So I'm like, I don't know, I don't really use an under eye brightener all that often, but I want to give it a try. So it does have the metal applicator here, so we're just gonna do a little bit, and I don't know, and see what we think. So I'm just gonna apply it to like the inner part of my eyes and kind of blend it out from there. I will say I don't love a metal tip applicator because like I get it's supposed to be like this like cooling feature and like depuffing and all of that, but it really can't pick up a lot of products, so it kind of drives me a little batty. Then I'm just going to, I guess, just blend it out with my puff too. I'm focusing really on like the inner part of my eye. That's usually where I get like the dark circles. I also have to say I've only done 2 microneedling appointments. I can actually really tell a difference with my under eyes, and I am so happy. Like especially this side, I've just been so self-conscious for actually many years about it, and I just feel like it's looking so much better. So my 3rd appointment is in February, my 3rd and final, unless I decide to do more of like a maintenance. I've been very impressed, so super happy about that. All right, so here we are. Here is the under eye brightener. I do feel like it definitely brightened up those inner parts of my eye. I do feel like I could do like a little bit of concealer. I don't know, I think this would actually be really nice for like no makeup days when I'm doing like a skin tint, or even just not foundation, like doing just like some concealer. Well, since we have a new concealer to try, I still want to try that one out. So again, Ofra just came out with concealers. So they have their Perfect Cover Concealer, a hydrating and smoothing concealer. I'm gonna use the shade Light Sand. Normally I wouldn't really mix like two products like this, but you know, for the sake of content, so I'm just gonna do a little bit more towards like the middle and outer part of my eye where I didn't focus the Rare Beauty. And then I'm gonna use the sponge. So I will definitely be trying everything out, you know, many more times so I can come back and give reviews. I actually think that looks kind of brightening also. Okay, I'm not mad. And also very smoothing. I feel like my whole like under eye section right now does look very smooth. Oh, okay. Well, I'm excited. I do want to test these products out individually as well and see what I think. I do a lot of no makeup days, so I think it'll be perfect to test out that Rare Beauty under eye concealer. But there are days where I do a little bit more and then I will test out the Ofra. I do have some breakouts, so I'm actually gonna use, because this is supposed to be like more of a full coverage concealer too, I'm just gonna use a little bit to spot conceal. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. Wow, I do not mind the way my under eyes look right now. Okay, good. I mean, I do have plans after this, so like I'm hoping I can pull off a decent look, but sometimes you never know. I don't have a new powder. I think I'm just gonna use like Charlotte Tilbury on my under eyes because it's pretty lightweight. And then I am going to do a little bit of Dior powder, no powder. I just ordered 3 more from the Dior website, okay? Because they're being discontinued. I ordered 3 more. But I did get a lot of tags that Dior makeup is coming to Ulta Beauty, so people are wondering if maybe the powder will be coming to Ulta. If so, I'm gonna have to bust out my Ulta credit card. So I added on my powders and then I did my brows with the Lawless Brow Pencil. My dog is next to me, he's just snoring so dramatically, of course. But I used the Lawless Brow Pencil. I love this one. I believe it was in my Best of Beauty 2022. So let's just, okay. I have a new bronzer. And before you say anything, I know I did a massive bronzer declutter and I was super pleased with it. And this isn't even technically a new bronzer, but I got it in PR and I was like, but I want to try it so bad. So I decided to keep it. We all know my weakness is bronzers. Okay, just can't help myself. But this is from Benefit and this is their Hoola bronzer in caramel. I haven't tried the caramel. At least I'm pretty sure I haven't tried I'm like nearly confident I haven't tried the caramel. Okay, but we're gonna try this one out and see what we think. I'm also watching the Niners Seattle game. I am rooting for the Niners. Brock Purdy, Iowa State representing. I don't like either team, but if I had to choose for this game, we're going for the Niners. But I also have this little brush here from Benefit, so we're gonna use this one and just see what we think. I have a girlfriend who told me that she would like this bronzer, so I was like, well, let me try it and I'm gonna put it in my video. I was like, but if I don't love it, I will happily pass it over to you. So we're just gonna go ahead and see. I'm just gonna, okay, Samantha, this is what happens when you get a new bronzer and you get too excited. So we're just gonna take a moment. We're gonna blend that out. I think it is a little bit deeper of a shade than my original bronzer. I'm like trying to really make sure that I tap it off now. Can you see this bruise on my arm? I have no idea what I did. Like there's a cut on it and then there's a bruise around it. I have no idea what I did. Actually, I really like it. It's kind of warm, but without like being too much, because I wasn't exactly sure when I looked at the shade. I was like, I'm not 100% this is gonna be great, but I don't mind it. Still a little bit aggressive on my cheeks right now, but it's fine because we can balance it all out. I'm gonna do my blush. I just have my Lawless Blush in Vintage Love. Love this one. And then usually what I do after I apply bronzer and blush is that usually I don't pick up any more product, like any more of my Dior powder, but I just use the brush and I just kind of tap over my face once again, just kind of blend and smooth everything. Then I'm gonna spray with some Fix Plus. All right, I'm liking what's going on here, so let's move over to the eyes. So I had 3 eyeshadow palettes come in from Colourpop and I pulled all these to the side because I was like, I want to try all of these. They're so beautiful. So I asked on my Instagram stories and also my TikTok what you wanted to see. So we have Petals on Point. I think this is so stunning. And then also Pretty Please, which kind of gave me some like similar-ish vibes, but still like, I was like, these are so gorgeous, especially for spring, which we're not there yet, but we're getting there. But the winner, I don't even know why I asked, honestly. I didn't even really need to ask. The winner was Sage the Day, both on Instagram and on TikTok. Not surprised in the slightest, but I'm very excited because this is one that like I opened it and was like, yes, I absolutely have to try this ASAP. So first up, I'm gonna pick up Keep Calm. Did you put all my brushes, baby girl? Did you take all my brushes? So first I'm picking up Keep Calm, and this one has a little bit of shimmer to it, but I don't mind. I'm just gonna use a small blending brush. This is from Real Techniques, their Essential Crease Brush. I've had this for so long and I literally cannot imagine being without it. So I am going to start to apply that into my crease. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? I just realized that I am meeting up with my friend Ashley today, and I'm gonna be wearing green eyeshadow. This is too good. She's gonna love it. She's gonna love it. She was my friend who I did a couple videos with her and her makeup collection and doing our makeup together, and at one point she was like, well, who shows up in green eyeshadow? And then you can see her face like, my friend Samantha does, actually. It was so funny. And I just the other day had a comment, not even, was it on YouTube? I can't remember if it was on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or like my blog, or did it come through email? Was it written in the sky? Like, I can't remember, but I had a comment somewhere from someone that just said, who wears green eyeshadow? And I laughed. I screenshotted it and I sent it to Ashley, and I was like, people are not gonna forget. They are not gonna forget that you said that. So I'm just running this all along the eye. Next up, I want to play with some shimmer. So I'm gonna grab Tree of Life with the Sigma E58. I'm going to add this all along the lid. This type of green is just one of my favorites. I think I want to do a little bit of a matte brown as well, like on the outer part of my eye, but I wanted to get this shade down and see how the two shades work together and then kind of decide what to do from there. But I think that is going to be my plan. But when I opened this, I was like, this is the #1 shade that I am reaching for. These like dark, dirty greens, yep. Actually, what I'm gonna do, this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna take some Smudge Me with a liner brush. This is the small angle E65 from Sigma Beauty. I'm gonna start to create a wing on the outside, and then I think maybe add like a little bit to the outer corner as well. I don't know, we'll see if this works. We'll see if I like it. Good thing is it's just makeup. If I don't like it, I can wash it off. But I am going to start to push that liner really close to the lash line, and then start to really lightly flick it up, real lightly. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit more and kind of bring the wing back in, so making it a little bit thicker on the outer part here. I think that's, yes, that was the move. Okay. I am gonna bring that darker shade almost fully across my lash line also. I've just been really liking to do my winged liner with either eyeshadow or with just like a regular eyeliner pencil. I've done this in videos before where I add a little bit to the outer part of my eye, and then I use a small angle brush to make the actual eyeliner, and I just really like the effect of that. I think that it's super easy to do, and it's very easy to clean up. Like if you aren't loving something, it's so much easier to wipe away the powder than like an actual like eyeliner pen or anything like that. So I like that. That's what we're doing. Okay, I just feel like the wings, it's what I've really been loving lately. So we're just gonna keep embracing them till I decide I'm over them. So should we do green eyeliner or brown eyeliner? I'm gonna do brown eyeliner because sometimes I need to like offset the colors a little bit. So from Glossier, these are my #1 eyeliners. Oh, okay, I need to sharpen my one in brown. This is in Frame. I'm just gonna add this to my waterline and tightline. All right, and then for the lower lash line, I'm gonna mix the two shades, the dark green and Smudge Me, and then also Intuition, just for a little bit of brown. And I'm gonna try to add this pretty close to the lash line. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear. This look has me feeling kind of fierce. And then for inner corner, I want to pick up Lit Vibes. This is with one of the Sigma and Samantha Ravndal brushes, the detail shader on the inner corner. So this one has a little bit of that green shift to it. So I think I'm going to just do inner corner for this one and leave the brow bone alone. Okay, Seattle, calm down. The eyes, feeling myself. We have a new mascara. I love trying out new mascaras. This one is from L'Oreal. This is the Telescopic Lift. Length, lift, and volume. Black is black. It's been a minute since I've tried, I don't know, L'Oreal in general. Was their bronzer was the last thing that I tried. Okay, all right. Fun packaging. I'm gonna apply first to my lower lashes. It's the wand. Okay. Interesting. So it has the bristles on 3/4 of it, and then the back does not. What? Okay, well, that was Aries giving her input, so let's try this out. Okay, lower lashes are done. It seems to be a little bit more of a wet formula, I would say. I'm also just so curious about this wand. I feel like I have to be a little bit more precise. It almost feels kind of like a eyelash comb, but because it doesn't go all the way around, I just have to like feel like I have to be a little bit more aware of where I'm putting it. Okay, so here's one coat. Pretty good, not bad. I'm not like losing my socks or anything. Thank goodness, because those disappear easily enough. And here is 2 coats. I think that it's pretty good. I'll see, you know, definitely how the transfer goes throughout the day. I would just say with the wand, it's not that it's not user friendly, it's just not the most convenient, I guess. And I really just kind of almost feel like I'm combing my lashes, but it definitely does give some length and volume, which is good, but not necessarily any sort of like va-va-voom factor or like curl or I don't know, anything like that. So it's like, it's good. Like, as long as it doesn't transfer, I would continue to wear it. I just don't think it's gonna be a favorite. I feel like too, even though how I say, I feel like I'm kind of combing through them, it also kind of feels clumpy. So that's weird. So again, 2 coats of mascara on each. Not bad. I don't mind it. Again, I will update and let you guys know how I like all of these products. But then we're gonna move over to highlight and use the one from Rare Beauty. The one that I grabbed out is in Exhilarate. This was described as the champagne gold, like super stunning. It just looks wet right here. They did also send along a highlighter brush, so the packaging has a little mirror in here. And add to my cheekbones. Ooh! Okay, that's very stunning. I'm gonna kind of do that C motion because it's like, if I'm doing highlight, I'm gonna do highlight. That's very pretty. Okay, all right, that's very pretty. That really is one of those like wet looking glow from within highlights. Like it doesn't look powdery. This is giving beauty community era, what, 2016, 2017? Oh yeah, we're gonna do a little bit on the nose too, because when I do highlight, I just can't not highlight my nose. So we're gonna do a little bit here. Wow, that's so stunning actually. Like, I'm not a big highlight girl. I got rid of a lot of highlighters in my highlight declutter, but that is actually very beautiful. If you are someone you're still really loving highlights and wanting to buy a new one, I mean, this is freaking gorgeous. And I think it just like melts into the skin. Okay, maybe I will be wearing this one a little bit. Okay, that's stunning. And then let's just finish it off with the lips. I have a couple new lip products. One is from Buxom. This is their Powerline Plumping Lip Liner. I'm gonna use the shade Dangerous Dolly. This one is a little bit more pink than I was expecting it to be, so we will see if I like the shade matching. But Sigma also came out with their Infinity Point lipsticks, and I'm going to use the shade New Mod. I just love like all their New Mod products. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. So I think the lips actually match really well. I'm liking the Sigma lipstick. I like that very like pointed tip to it. It applies really creamy, but it almost feels, not that it doesn't feel matte on the lips, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna slide all over me. Okay, and I love the new mod. I just always love those colors. So I am going to do a quick change, put my fancy earrings on, and then we will wrap this up. All right, so this is the final look. I have changed, I have added on the beautiful earrings, but I feel like this was a really successful trying new makeup. I feel like I really enjoyed everything that I used. I really like how my under eyes are looking. I like the lip products. The eyeshadow palette was super easy to work with, and I'm excited to do some more looks with that. The Rare Beauty highlight I think is absolutely stunning. So this was a good trying new makeup. I hope that you enjoyed watching this one. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next one.